In my vision, where I imagine what it would be like to be able to see a color beyond our comprehension, outside of the wavelength of light we do get to experience with our eyes, I chose to see it as Mexican pink. This is referencing the ultraviolet wavelength of light that we are not able to see. I want to go beyond what we know, beyond what we have seen, to imagine something even better, always growing towards hope and positivity. For a change we want to see in the world, we will create from a vision of the future, rather than a memory from the past. Through my professional artistic interactions, I aim to share playful, healing works, seamlessly communicated to an audience of many, to bridge a gap in social understanding and create a universal common language, the human dialect. I foster a hope for understanding, hope for collaboration, for opportunity endlessly and from anywhere. I aim to induct my audience in a curriculum of the self. We share art as a tool for healing and integration of creeds and times, to create a perception of value in every person through their shared universal emotions we all possess. So who am I, you may be asking? I'm from a city in Mexico called León in Guanajuato, where I spent a small portion of my formative years before being one of a few in my family that left the country. I moved subsequently to Panama and then to Lima, Peru, where I had the opportunity and the privilege to learn about a larger world than anyone in my past had the opportunity of doing. I was taught in international schools with American backgrounds, which is how I learned English, through constant subjection to the language. I consider myself an explorer. I am derived from everyone and everything around me. I am the outcome of other pieces taken from my environment, pretending to be a whole new identity. I am all my parents, siblings, friends, and people who surround me, even if just a little. I am the product of the world. My name is Axel España, and I am FloresEspanolas. My life as an artist is about writing a narrative. Through each color and image chosen, I characterize who we might be, and paired with my writing, purposefully abstract but personal at the same time, I compel my audience to project their own experiences, which are entirely personal to them and will never again be experienced in the same way. One should not focus on the what, but the why. And through my art, I argue that we are all sharing the same roots. Necessity, love, fears and desires, all are part of who we are, who the people before us were, and who we will continue to be. Because I have spent most of my life in a study of the self, I can argue that this already exists within you, and hence, this is my manifesto. Art is a tool to heal. Everything can and should be done in an ethical manner. Art stands for something, and when it is sent out to be seen by many, it is an advocate for that stance, and therefore it is activism. Whether it is done unconsciously or unconsciously for either social or commercial outcomes, both move the world. Sustainability advocates how today relates to the future. It has always been this way, does not exist. We honor and learn from the past and our history. We are all built with the same emotions, making us more similar than not. What we say about the world is equally true about us. So we aim to speak well of who and what's around you, aim to see the best in ourselves. There is strength in common language. United, we are greater than not. All people are capable of contributing. Through play, we transcend our current preconceptions of the world. Treat the world as if it were your own thoughts, and your thoughts as if they were the world outside. They are one and the same, and in this, we must find balance. We build from tomorrow backwards, guided by a vision of a better future, rather than a memory from the past.